Question 2, your book, Psychology for Designers, explores the application of psychology theory to design. Can you highlight your favorite key insights from the book and how understanding psychology can help enhance the design process? A lot's been written on this, and my book is different. It's 10 years old this year. So a lot's been written around the kind of dark arts. There's the world around nudge and work that was done really to help people to hooked. All these books around getting people using and almost addicted to the technology of working. That's never the place that I came from, obviously, because it's not the strongest and most ethical place if you're designing products for people. Where I come from is really, and this is also something I bring into my coaching, is the concept of, I suppose, radical transparency, really, where you are totally honest with your customers about what you're doing and you've got a shared goal together. So a lot of the psychology I work around is understanding really what is it that people are trying to do. And then I help them get there as a coach, but then also the work that I used to do as a user experience consultant was making sure that you supported them getting them there. People are trying to buy a new kitchen. How can you get them there? If people are trying to book a train ticket, how can you get them there? If people are trying to book a hotel room, how can you get them there? If people are trying to sell their business for $1 billion, how do you get them there? All the work that I do is supporting people towards a goal. And once you understand that goal and you work backwards from that goal, the steps are fairly easy. And my secret insight really is to work backwards from a goal. So if somewhere you want to get to, envisage that goal. What does that goal feel like? What does that goal look like in terms of design? And you work back. What are the steps backwards? We would tend to work forwards to that, and that's harder. Working backwards is often a lot easier for you to get. And that's been my tip for working not only with design, but also working with people as well. As the host of Making Better Decisions, the podcast, you interview leaders on what to build next and more long term. What are the common challenges you've noticed when it comes to decision making in the realm of product development and design? The biggest notices and things that I've seen are decisions that are, everybody likes to think they make objective decisions, that decisions are driven by the evidence and the data and all of those sorts of things. But the reality is decision making is inherently subjective. We bring a lot of our emotions, a lot of our experiences to making decisions, and that's true across the organization. And we can't help but do that. So a lot of the work that I do is understanding the motivations, the emotions that sit beneath decision making, and understanding those, taming those, talking to those, looking at those emotions. You can make better choices and better decisions. The worst decisions come from a place of fear, where you're reacting to something that somebody else has done. You're reacting because you're worried that this thing's going to go away. You want to stop business going to somebody else. Decisions, when they're made from a bad place, are often bad. I mean, you look at Twitter, you look at Elon Musk, historically a really good decision maker on the whole. If you look at SpaceX and Tesla, at Twitter, really poor decision making. And that's operating from a very different emotional place, a place of fear. Operating from somewhere where you've got strength and you've got vision and you've got excitement, better choices are made. And so if you listen back to a lot of those podcasts, the commonality there is that people that make decisions from a good place make the better decisions. The people that make them from the bad place, well, hey, they don't make the decisions.